Well, I tried to live stream this, so I'm just going to make it a premiere. So when you guys watch it, I will be watching it too. If you are new to my channel, hello, hello, hello. My looky loos, hello, hello, hello. And my longtime subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mention, since I am talking about my longtime subscribers, I have a list of you. And I want to give a shout out to you really quick. Sylvia Hicks, 8182. Sunflower United in Harris, VGT. Alatisha Glover. If I mess your names up, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Savage Janine. Marlene Drews. Janice Botchard. 6022, Breezy K 63, J.M. Cuisine 7873, Delinda Dugan 4020, Sass 2464, Deborah Morik Moerike, Rack Lou 7021, Kim Lewis 7916, Lisa Wilson, Joni Center, T.M. Payne 79, Miss Linda Poet, Christina Moore 79, and Zaza Modi K. Some of the old ones: Janine Savage, Sunflower, Breezy K, Linda. You guys have been Rack Lou. You guys have been with like the beginning. Katie Steinarts, Janet Henderson 6389, Denise Hawkins 3330, Jana West 7186, Auntie Queenie 3221. Brenda Richard, 1931, and GB 4468. Hello, thank you. I appreciate all of you. In today's video, I went back to my first video that I did, a vase pour. And the colors were orange. Green, orange, white, and brown, but I don't have any brown. I thought I had brown made up, and I was looking there. I don't even have any brown color. It's at my house. So I am going to use metallic copper. I was going to make some brown up, and I'm like, you know what? It ain't all that. And this is a metallic white. So I got 2 metallics and 2 regular colors. So like I said, I was going to do live, but they want you to verify your number. And I thought it was already verified because I did a live on my other YouTube channel for my birthday. So some of these colors, I am going to just break the top. I am going to just pour over. Hopefully it'll work, because there's not much in here. And my fingernails are so frail. This one I'm going to pour because I have more of the orange. These are the fall colors. How are you guys doing? Are you guys loving your weather in your area? Yesterday it rained. I was going to do this yesterday, but like I said, it rained. And I didn't want to be out here in the rain. Today it's cold, but it's a nice cold. It's not really, really cold, but it's nice. Remember, I'm in Sacramento, California. Let's pour. Oh, this orange is kind of thick, but that's okay. Just want to make sure that the vase gets covered. I had to shake it up. And again, this is metallic, so I don't know if I'm going to have this one as the main color, but I might, and just have the other colors going over it. I didn't spray this vase. Don't be mad at me. Don't talk about me. But when I was spraying the vases, the same thing was happening. So it don't work all the time. I have a craft fair coming up next month. It is the 8th of November. And I'm going to sell some vases. I'll let you guys know how that went. I brought some shelves a while ago. They've been sitting in my garage. They were the kind of shelves that you just open up. I saw it on someone's YouTube channel that was, oh, I ain't got none over here, huh? Someone's YouTube channel that gets ready for their pop-ups. And this one's shaking a little too much. And they put the shelf in their Amazon, on their Amazon thing, and I brought 2 of them. It's easy to use. They just, you just pop them, open them. So if I keep them in the box until I use them, should be nice. A nice, easy setup. They let you set up the day before, and the thing about it, it's right up the street from my house. Like, literally, well, I can walk there. But I'm not going to walk there with all my stuff. I have been craving chocolate chip cookies. And you guys know that I love SoCal Eatery cookies. And they're in San Diego. And I haven't been able, since I've been off, to afford any cookies lately. So my husband brought some chocolate chip dough to me, some chocolate chip to me, and I made chocolate chip cookies last night. I know I'm supposed to be watching out for my diet, but when you have a craving, that's going to drive you crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I know I am not back to work yet, as you guys still know in the news. The government shutdown is still going on, and I do not have a paycheck coming in, and we have 2 mortgages. I'm getting the house ready to back to rent again, but it's kind of hard for me right now because I'm scared to have somebody in the house. With so much going on in our world, I didn't want no one to ruin. When I first bought this house, I sat out in front, and this was a house that I brought going through a divorce. And I was proud of myself. And, oh, goodness. And to have someone come in to destroy your dream, something that you worked so hard on. Like I said, I slept in front of my house. And just to see what the neighborhood was like. I drove up from San Francisco on a Friday, and I spent the night in my car. Being a single mother, couldn't afford a hotel room, and I stayed in that car, and I wanted to see what this neighborhood was like. And when nothing was going on, and this was scary. A lady came to me, and she tapped on the window, and that's the Miss Womack that passed away. And she was like, "Baby, are you okay?" And that was how our friendship started. And I told her that I was in the process of buying that house, and I just wanted to see what the neighborhood was like for my kids' sake. And she said she totally understand, but I should have let her know. And I just asked the neighbors, and they would have let me know. Sometimes that's what you can do. Just ask around. Hey, how's this neighborhood? But I didn't know who were renters and who were owners. I didn't know these people. I know them now, 20-something years later. I know them now. I was talking to my one neighbor, Martin, down the street. Him and I were saying a prayer with each other. He prayed over me when I told him that the government shut down and we didn't have any income. So this is not looking good because what I am trying to do is just cover the base. cover the vase. In my last, no, not in my last video, but the video I talked about the government shutdown. You know, I'm not going to get in trouble for talking about myself. I didn't talk about bad about the government. I said that, you know, it's shut down. You can see that on the news. You know, each party is on here talking about it's the other party's fault. You guys are leaders. You guys supposed to take care of us. Other countries are looking at us and laughing, you know. We got to pay all this money for health care. We let all these people come here and get free health care. But yet, you know, my daughter, for my grandson, I only talk about what is relevant to my life. I don't know what's relevant to anyone else's life. But, you know, my grandson didn't ask to be born with Rachel's Collins. My daughter wasn't on drugs. It had nothing to do with anything like that. It was just the genes of her and the father. They both have this certain gene, and that's what happens. You know, I say it's an act of God because he is something else. He is so smart. You know, everybody say that about their grandkids, but I can say that about him, the little bad butt. Here's little bad butt. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Mr. Linden. Okay, now since I've gotten the whole vase covered and it's going to pour over it, and I just put orange paint on my face, we are going to cover the whole thing. Yeah, I'm ready and looking forward to this craft fair. There is a little tiny bug in here. You better get away, because you will get stuck on this and I will put you in the painting. Oh, I wish I had brown. I wish I had brown. I don't know why my light went out. Oh, my battery went out. I'm glad I still have the... Okay, shut up. Shut up. I still have light from the sun. I'm gonna push this down. Y'all want to hear something funny? So I had to go into the house and clean this vase. And, you know, Mr. Cat, y'all done seen him in a couple of videos. Well, when I went into the house to clean the vase, Mr. Cat came inside, and I didn't know it. I almost broke my neck. Mr. Cat scared me. But I think I scared him more than he scared me. It was something funny. I said I wasn't going to tell y'all, but it's all about Thelma. And this is turning out quite nice. If I sell enough vases, I'll go back to making more videos. But like I said, I can't afford to do all these videos like I used to. I was trying to see what it took to start a YouTube channel and what would catch. And that's why I was making so many. I mean, I was getting, I think on one of my videos, I got 1.7 thousand views. That was real good for a beginner, you know. I was excited. But like I said in my other video, I still work. I have a couple years before I retire. So that person that said find another job, who was going to hire a 60-year-old person that's 1 foot in and 1 foot out? Nobody. Nobody. I got the experience. Believe me, I have the experience. I do. I'm an excellent in my field. I'm going to tell you what my field is, but I'm excellent in my field. That's why I'm the lead. In job, they want to start you. Get out of here, flies. They want to start you at the bottom. I ain't going to start at the bottom. I don't work. I've been crawling my way up to the top. This is pretty. And I said that orange were going to be the main one, but look it, green has taken over. I think I'm going to add some more orange and white. So you guys ready for the winter? There's some of you guys that have hurricanes and tornadoes and woo. I could not. People say, oh, California has earthquakes. We have earthquake every 15 years. Every 10 years. But when they hit, they hit. But everywhere has earthquake. Like Japan has really, really bad earthquakes. Their buildings just fall down. I got something stuck in my white. It's just spitting out. Look at that. Dripping, dripping, dripping. I try to grab it. There it is. And then it squirts. I didn't like that squirt. I might push it out one more time. And this is going to be on my shelf to sell because winter is here. Fall is here. My husband went to Lowe's the other day and he came back. He was like, they got Christmas trees out there. It didn't even pass Halloween. He was all upset. I'm like, yeah. I don't see much bronze, so maybe I'll put some bronze. They had Halloween out as soon as summer was over with, or at the end of summer. I don't know if I like the bronze. Maybe I'll just stick with, the copper. That's copper. Not sure if I like it. Just have it just a little bit in there. Whatever's stuck in here just not coming out. Yeah, y'all ready? Now it's really stuck. Y'all ready for the weather? Cause it look like we're gonna have a winter everywhere. I have a friend in Alabama, and he was telling me last year about the tornadoes that was hitting his area. And he's showing me all kinds of videos, and he has a lot of acres, and he was saying that it crossed his back end of his property. He was one of the first ones that got RIF from the government. RIF means reduction in force. Let that slowly go down. This is pretty, and I have enough paint because it's pouring off the edge over there. Again, I'm not too sure about the copper. Not too sure about the copper. Not too sure about the copper. Sorry. And I do not know where my thing is at that I can stick in here. I used to have it sitting on the table. When I clean the table off, you know, you clean things up, you say, oh, I'm going to put this where I know I can get to it. Well, I didn't do that. I didn't do it. That's not working. I'm letting that drip. That's why I'm trying to pass some time. So again, I tried to go live, but I couldn't. I did my hair and everything. I was ready for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this, like I said, when you guys watch it. I guess that's called a premiere. I've never done that either. So you guys will just be... we're all doing it together. Ooh, now it's really stuck. This is really, really stuck now. I'll find something to... oh, I just saw... yep, let me use this. There's that little bug again. A little curious. He got stuck on there. He is stuck to the paint. Sorry, dude. Sorry, little duder. It was your time to go. You were being hard-headed. My stepfather used to say, hard head make a soft booty. We had a thing we said on here, remember? That we try to remember all the old things that our parents used to say, our grandmothers. Come on, I want some more white on there. Don't you want more white? I don't want to pour it too much. So I'm going slowly, slowly. I'm concentrating hard. Just hoard. Well, blow these bubbles. Take this off. Put my stuff up. And get ready to do this painting. I might put some more white on there before I leave. But for now, that's all it's gonna get. Let me bring you in. See, I did my hair. Let's go in. Bam, bam, bam. That's pretty, huh? That looks like a spot right here that's not pouring down. It sure ain't. I'll fix that later. Yeah. It's like a couple spots on here, huh? Boom, boom, boom. Not much of the copper. Oh, let me make this smaller. Sorry. Those are the colors of my first vase, but it was brown. Bam. Oh, sorry. The first, there's little spots on there. I don't know if it's pouring down or not. I gotta check that out. My light went off. Let's see. Like that spot right there. Did that stop? I don't know. Well, let's do the painting. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I forgot to show you the bottom. People like to see the bottom. Don't know why. Hold on. Here we go. I should have put that over. I can do this. Come on. Just a little bit of copper in there. Come on, white. Let me make sure these ends are covered right. Well, since I've been off, I've been cleaning and we went camping. I still have to check in on the computer every day, twice a day, for correspondence from our leaders. So either I'm going to take my laptop with me if I go anywhere. I should have went to San Diego, hung out with the grandkids, but I don't have money for that. I got to be responsible and pay my bills first. Ooh, there's a lot of paint coming off of there. But yeah, most of it just hanging out with the husband and the doggies, my fur babies. Ugh. Let me bring you in. Bam. Look at those fall colors. That's pretty, huh? Some of the copper came through. Not much. Like up in here. That's copper. Over on the sides. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Let me put some paint on this end. Make sure my ends are taken care of, because I want this to be my #1 seller. Yes, I do. Y'all think this is a sale? Comment below. Deuces. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.